If you see the lighting move around a little bit, God's not fucking with me, it's just a cloudy day. India fights against AIDS by providing 2/3 of the world's medication and thereby dramatically bringing the treatment price down. The 2019 Religious Freedom Award is given to an imam who stood up against a horde of armed rioters. Partial sight restored for 6 completely blind people with miracle video technology. And an anonymous donor drops a buttload of cash at a children's hospital. Our first story begins with India and medication. India is bringing the big guns to the fight against HIV and AIDS and is now providing over 2/3 of the world's AIDS medication, which is greatly appreciated by many developing countries. And obviously, since it is from India, it is so much cheaper than the rest of the world. The treatment cost was working out per person to $414 per year, and now India has brought that down to $74 per year, which is a huge decline. Why is this the case? India has some of the coolest patent laws about medicine. If you make a new medicine and if it's not very different from the other medicine, you can't patent it. And that's a great thing. Medicines should not be subject to patents because everybody could need them. And that's what India does when it comes to its patent laws. You should see a documentary on it. There's many on YouTube. And another result of this has been that the number of people receiving treatment for AIDS has gone up 5 times in the past decade. In India alone, new infections have declined by 80% since 1995 and deaths have decreased by 70% since 2005. Yeah, I remember when I was a teenager growing up, AIDS was like the scariest thing in the world, and now you barely talk about it as a death sentence. That's how far we've come when it comes to treating a disease which kills your immunity system. Now over to Nigeria, and now communal violence is probably one of the stupidest hobbies human beings engage in. If aliens came and studied Earth, they'd be like, holy shit, these guys really fight a lot over imaginary friends. And it's rearing its ugly head in Nigeria as well, as armed herders have unleashed mayhem in communities in central parts of Nigeria, and it's said to be deadlier than the Boko Haram insurgency. Luckily for us, there was this imam who is just absolutely incredible. So the US government is honoring an 83-year-old Muslim cleric by the name of Imam Abu Bakr Abdullahi. I'm sorry. I try. But names are hard, okay? And he is getting the 2019 International Religious Freedom Award along with 4 other people. So what this imam did is basically when the herders were attacking Christian farmers, he hid about 260 of them within his home and his mosque. And when they said, where are these Christians? We must kill these Christians. He's like, you can take me instead. But those people are going nowhere. Those people are safe in a mosque, in a religious place. You cannot do any bloodshed over there. He put his life on the line, and he also used his authority for good, which is an incredible thing. I need to stop saying that. Obviously, everything over here is incredible. I'll be honest with you, because I maintain a poor lifestyle. I don't exercise as much, I don't eat as well, and my basic excuse is, by the time I'm old, they'll figure out some sort of miracle cure for that. And speaking of miracle cures, partial sight has been restored to 6 blind people via an implant which transmits video directly to the brain, thereby bypassing the eyes and the optic nerves completely. Who knew that you did not need eyes to see? That's weird. However, this technology was not proven on those who were born blind. We still have to figure that part out. Paul Phillip is one such person who has benefited from this implant, and he says now that when he wears his video glasses out, he can see the difference between the curve, the road, and the pavement and where the grass begins. He couldn't see anything for the past 10 years. To be able to see that ये road है, ये grass है, यहाँ पे मैं नंगे पैर चल सकता है, यहाँ पे चप्पल पहनना पड़ेगा, is incredible. And also he's been able to see the white sofa in his house. Hopefully one day he will fill that white sofa and watch TV all day in it like everybody deserves to. Last but not least, a donor who wishes to remain anonymous has donated $25 million to a Los Angeles children's hospital. 172 crore rupees. I have a theory on this donor. I think that this donor is a cocaine mafia lord, and he realizes that people are going to sniff cocaine their entire life, so I should sell cocaine and I should use that coke money to fund children's hospitals. I really hope this is the case, and a portion of the donations will be used to create a multidisciplinary neurological institute outpatient center, which by 2022 will take care of 31,000 patients per year. That's all I've got for you today. I just wanted to say to the 100 odd people who watch these videos regularly, thank you. Just thank you. It means a lot. It really does. And until next time, remember that you only YOLO once.